Hey everybody, just reshooting the intro to this video because the other one had a bit of an audio glitch. I just wanted to say sorry for the lack of content recently. The weather has been terrible. We all got a bit sick. Good news is we've had loads and loads of rain here, more rain in the last 4 weeks than we have in the previous 52, which has been great for the land, but not so great for doing some adventure days. So today's video, I'm going to be showing you my top tips for searching on Pure Portugal, on Idealista, OLX, as well as another little tip I've got with searching for estate agents using Google Maps. So I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get right to it. But yeah, today I just really wanted to do a little top tips video on searching for properties in Portugal. We've got some friends staying with us at the moment, and I went through some of these with them, and they're like, wow, you need to make a video on this. Other people need to know about these little tips. Maybe you already know about them, maybe you don't. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm going to start off with going in on the Pure Portugal website. As some of you might know, I'm not the biggest fan of Pure Portugal. I feel like Pure Portugal and websites like this are one of the reasons why now places here in Portugal are not so affordable and prices have gone up so high, because they're really marketed to the foreigner market, like foreigners, estrangeiros, and yeah, so many people. I know of 3 people personally who've just bought a house from just this website without even coming to view it. And because of that, like, a lot of locals have gone, what, these foreigners are paying how much for property out here? And yeah, they've just chucked stuff on at double the price, and people see it on here and think, wow, this is a bargain compared to the UK and then or America or wherever it might be, or Israel, and they're like, wow, let's just buy it. It's great. It's so cheap. It'll be fine. Which more often than not is a good house, but what's happened is the local market of house prices has gone up massively. So yeah, let's get into it. I really don't enjoy searching this website. Every time you search, the fields just reset. So yeah, let's just have a little look, and I'll show you one of my top tips for navigating this website and how you can get some sort of information you might not have realized is right in front of you. So let's just pick any old district. Definitely not Castelo Branco. Nobody wants to live in Castelo. So we're just going to go for Leiria, and we'll just pick Pedrógão Grande because it's a nice area, and we'll click go. And obviously this website's very slow. There we go. Okay, I've got to stop hating on Pure Portugal. No, it is a good website. There's a lot of good to it. And there is still bargains to be found on here. You've just really got to dig. So let's just pick any old property. Let's just go for this guy here. Oh, it's sold. That might be a good one to check anyway, but we'll go for this one. So what we're going to do is open it in a new tab. And then I'll just click on this tab here. So you can do this on mobile. It's a little bit more difficult. But what we're going to do is we're going to check the source of the website to see the date that this was published. So you can see how long this has been for sale. So let's say you're interested in this property and you want to contact the agent. This one is an agent, it says here, or it might be from an owner as well. You might be interested, how long has it been for sale? Like, have they had it up for a long time? So you can kind of gauge how much interest have they had. So what you can do is right click and go to view page source. Now this might look a little bit crazy to some of you guys, but it is very, very straightforward. All we're going to do is search in this page for published. So we can just search published, and it's going to come up here, publish time. So we can see this page was posted on the 7th of February 2022. So it's only been for sale this year. But there's some on here that have been up since like 2018. So you can do this on mobile. You've just got in the address bar, you type view-source and then colon before the address of the page, and then it will bring up the source, and you can check it on your phone to see when it was published to the website. The other interesting thing about Pure Portugal is this here will always have the listed price. So where it says DVA 45, that is the 45 represents 45,000. So you might see some might say 52 and now it's 45, and it won't say a reduction. So you can kind of see from this number they've put here for their own reference is the price that it was listed. When I was searching the website with my friend the other day, we actually found one that was listed in 2019 for something like 70,000, and now it was up for 90,000. So it said 70 here, and now the listing price now was 90. Even though it hadn't sold in 4 years, the price had gone up, and that's kind of the market we're in now. So yeah, checking the page source can be really, really useful. I'll just do one more. We'll just pick another house. See if there's one that's been up for a long time. Oh, let's do that one that was sold. Let's do that one. Here it is, sold. Another thing with Pure Portugal is stuff can stay on here even if it has been sold because an estate agent hasn't contacted them. So you can kind of find something you like and then you message, and maybe you get a reply or maybe you don't, and then maybe Pure Portugal get back to you and say, oh yeah, it's sold, but we just can't take it down because we haven't had anything from the estate agent too. So this one, article published here, and you can see it's been modified here. So this is when it sold. It must have sold then. That's when they updated the page, and it was listed in May last year, and then it was updated to be sold in February. So yeah, pretty interesting to be able to check that. Hopefully that's useful for some of you guys. Yeah, I'm, like I keep saying, I'm not the biggest fan of Pure Portugal, but it is a sort of good way to start roughly gauging prices of an area, or like looking at, you know, maybe pictures of an area that you might like, seeing what kind of properties, because the properties in different areas are very different here in Portugal. You've got the schisto houses, granite houses, full-on concrete block houses, to the varying landscapes of all the areas as well. So as much as I might not love the website, I do still use it, and I do still recommend to use it. Just, yeah, hopefully those tips help you when you're searching for properties on Pure Portugal. So next up, Idealista. Idealista is probably my favourite tool for searching for properties, because you've got estate agent, private sellers, and an app that you can put in English. So definitely it's easy for anybody to get on and anybody to check out. Now, a couple of things on here. I'm sure you've seen this, but you can draw your own map. You can do this on the app as well. So you can search an area, then you can click across, and then you can do draw your area, and you could just draw out the area that you wanted to search for properties in. I would always say do it a little bit bigger, because not pretty much no properties are listed in an exact location of where they are. But yeah, do it a little bit bigger, and then you can go into here. And another thing with Pure Portugal, another thing with Idealista is you can go in and go right to the bottom of each advert on the app, or on the side here you've got the estate agent's website, or it might say that it's a private seller. And also you can see, if I can find it, listing updated, if it's been updated, which might be when it was actually posted. It's got a date, so you've roughly got an idea, okay, this has been for sale for this long, or it's been, you know, recently updated with new pictures or something like that. And also, if you save to your favorites on Idealista, you'll get notifications if there's new pictures added, etc., etc. So I highly rate this website. Highly recommend drawing your own areas. And also, if you find a property with maybe not as many pictures as you might want, it's sometimes worth just searching up the estate agent that it's listed on, going on their actual website and seeing if there's more information on there, because sometimes you'll find it's copy and pasted. Other times you might find, actually, wow, there's a lot more information here. Also, Property Shop Portugal, I've just randomly gone on these guys, but yeah, very, very nice family run business, very good estate agents. So just by chance they're getting a little shout out on this video. So third tip for searching for properties is Google Maps. Now, if you are set on an area that you like, let's say we use Pedrogo Grande again as an example, I would recommend sort of zooming in to Pedrogo Grande, and it's dead easy. Just type estate agents into Google Maps. Why so capital? There we go. And from this, you're going to have a little list of estate agents, and you're going to get the websites down here. And it's as simple as clicking on the websites and then going through some of the estate agents in the local area, because they might have properties that aren't listed on Idealista or Pure Portugal or anywhere else. It's just on their website. So highly recommend, if you're sort of, okay, I want to be in this rough area, to use Google Maps, find some local estate agents, and then go through their websites. It does take a little bit longer, obviously, searching through loads of different websites rather than a portal like Pure Portugal or Idealista. But yeah, I can't recommend using Google Maps enough. This is actually how we found the estate agent that sold us our property. Okay, so last website, that tip number 4 for today is OLX, OL Sheesh. This is kind of like Portuguese Gumtree. I have got it translated already using Brave browser, which helps a lot because it's not in it's only in Portuguese, this website. Excuse me, just need to blow my nose. So on OLX, on the homepage, you want to go for real estate, or imóveis, I think it is. And if you go to view everything, see all ads here, there's a cool little tip that I've got. So again, we're going to, because obviously there's loads of adverts, we're just going to go to Pedrogo Grande again. Pedrogo, oops, Grande. Oh. And sometimes it does this, OLX, I don't know why. You just click update and eventually it will come back to life. When we've put Grassa in, you can put your area a bit wider. So we'll just do 10 kilometers. And there's this one, show professionals or show private. So this is just people who've posted a house, like their own house, on Gumtree. And chances are, under this tab, sometimes you'll find stuff from estate agents just not listed correctly. But a lot of the time, this will just be people advertising a house. And most of the time, not all the time, but you're more likely to find a bit of a bargain on here, or something that's priced more fairly and realistically rather than the estate agents. Because as well, remember, estate agents are looking for at least 5,000 plus euros per sale in commission. So obviously selling a house privately, you skip that, so you'll naturally find a little bit of a lower price, and it won't be as marketed to foreigners because it won't be on an estate agent website. So yeah, we're just going to pick this one here. Excellent opportunity. What have we got for sale here? The only other thing with this is you might find that the pictures, it's a Remax one, so we'll ignore that. Again, it's a sleazy Remax estate agent just listing it as private. We'll go for this one instead. This looks like someone's done it themselves. Yeah, you might just get not as good pictures and a bit more of a basic description. That one again still looked like it was done by an estate agent. Let's go for this one. Yeah, we go. Look, we've got the portrait pictures, so we know it's been taken on someone's phone. There's my example that I gave the other day of people just spray painting for sale and phone numbers on the wall. But yeah, this is clearly just someone who's advertising their property. It's got their phone number on there. And yeah, definitely a fair price for what it is. It's just the drawn out map. But yeah, if you search on OLX using the private seller tab, you can still find some good bargains, but you will most likely have less description. You won't have someone that will speak, well, maybe you will, but most likely you won't have someone that speaks English when you send a message, and you will get a description like this with just one sentence and a few basic pictures, not even one picture inside the house there. But it's things like this where you find one like this and potentially you go along to view it, and it is one of those hidden gems that is still out there, that hasn't been snapped up by a big estate agent, that hasn't been put all over Pure Portugal. So I do like OLX, and you could throw Facebook Marketplace in there as well, but I'm not going to promote Facebook Marketplace on any video. It's an absolute minefield, and yeah, it's just horrible to search, horrible to use, but it is another place you can still find some bargains. So yeah, that's the end of my top tips video. Hopefully that's been useful. Please do check out the other videos on the channel. We do like to go on lots of adventures. Drop us a like if you like the video. Please subscribe if you're interested in more, and leave me a comment if you want me to go into more detail on something, or there's something else you'd like me to do a video on in terms of searching for property here in Portugal. Let me know. Please let me know. Hopefully in the future I'd like to go and actually view some properties like this, like a random one that we found today. Go and view it and show you guys what I would be looking for, sort of hands-on, feet on the ground. Give you a little bit of a guide on what I would be looking for if I was actually there viewing a property. Again, if that's something you'd like me to do, please let me know in the comments. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.